All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutation and much love to Yakim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. Brothers from Great Millstone, Tampa. Just out here in the Everglades. On the way back from Miami, fellowship with them brothers out there. And we just stop out here to do a video, take in the fresh air of the Reubenite land. But hey, you see the people still in their folly, man. In America, people still, going about, you know, going out partying every week, just in mirth, in the spirit of mirth. But here it is. It says, Ecclesiastes 10:6 says, "For folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place." But the point is, our perverseness, our folly, nonsense, just being an idiot, pretty much. That is set in in great dignity. All right. Let me see. It says in great heights. So it's promoted. It's an agenda at the end of the day to keep the people stupid. And to keep you distracted. Most importantly, let me put stir real quick. So noises. All right, but hey, all this folly is coming to an end. All right, there was a time for all that, and that time is come and gone. What is that? I think it's in Ecclesiastes 2. Yeah, this is Oh, get that. It's better to be in the house of the morning.
Yes, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and get that first.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, and start at verse 2. It says, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart."
You got it.
Yep. Verse 3. Yep. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 3, it says, "Sorrow is better than laughter."
Sorrow's better than laughter, and all people want to do is hee ha ha, and go party and bullshit, as they say. But what all that is gonna come to a screeching halt when you realize, because it's already happening. But when these people still don't want to realize it, why? Because they have the distractions. As just like in ancient Rome, there's no new thing under the sun, right? Well, the ancient Rome, the more and more the Roman society was collapsing, the more and more Roman games they had, the more distractions, to keep the people from pretty much from realizing that the place is about to be completely shut down, and they've been doing trial runs for the last couple of years, all right, of how to keep your ass at home, how you gonna react to this if they do that, you know. And now it's time to make that final move so they can bring in the mark of the beast. They've already seen how people would react to the delivery method of it, and people willingly was lining up to do it. Go ahead.
Yep. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 3, it says, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better." So that sadness going to sorrow is like the refining process. It goes into godly sorrow, worketh godly sorrow worketh repentance to salvation. So we have godly sorrow. We don't have worldly sorrow. Sorrow as far as we want the things of the Lord to come to pass. We want to go home. We want Yahushua to return. Our enemies to be destroyed. So sorrow is better than laughter, right? So Ecclesiastes 7, verse 4, it says, "For the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth." So the heart of the wise, going to the scripture say, wisdom, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, or also says, he that increaseth in wisdom or knowledge increaseth sorrows, because we understand that this place is wicked, and it just continues on as you see. Because where it says Psalms, King David, he was envious of the foolish until he went to the house of the Lord to understand their end. Their latter end is going to be destruction, right?
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't envy the wicked. Because even though it might look like they're happy and they're having a good old time, they're miserable, and their end is death. And with the lowly, they get their reward on the back end. It might look like we're suffering now, which we are. We have to patiently suffer, but our reward is far more exceedingly great than what we have to endure. These people, they just go through life, all willy nilly, pretty much the spirit of a woman. Okay, all right, no care. You don't have these people don't have foresight because they're busy giggling like schoolgirls. Not worrying about what's going on prophecy wise. Which we don't blame them. Hey, live it up. Go indulge in your folly. Just know that there's repercussions for that though, and there's gonna be death. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, a couple more. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 4, finish it. It says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
Yeah, the heart of the wise is in mourning. So hey, we'd rather be in the house of mourning, man. Because what the Lord said, while everybody else is gonna be mourning, we're gonna be rejoicing. So we'd rather mourn now while everybody rejoices, you know, because the tables are about to be turned. The tables will be flipped upside down, or right, actually right side up. These are gonna go back to their proper order.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll read two more.
Okay.
Ecclesiastes 7, verse 5, it says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. And the rebuke of the wise is going into the Lord's servants and prophets. It says, when 2 Timothy, preach the word instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine, you know. So that's the rebuke of the wise, you know, telling our people to pretty much repent and get right with the Lord, because
Right.
Destruction's coming.
Man, the scriptures say open rebuke is better than secret love. See, y'all don't open rebuke each other of the wickedness y'all do.
Yeah.
You actually join each other in it, you know. Oh yeah, you know, and they're getting the kumbaya circles and singing it, but really, everybody in that circle hates each other.
Yeah.
All right, because you're not rebuking. That's better. That's open rebuke is better than that secret love, man. And that's what America's built on, man. Secret love, but it's all bullshit. Because let the scripture say, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, because iniquity shall abound. Well, we'll see how let's hold hands and sing kumbaya y'all gonna be when the foods are, you know, the food shelves are empty, and then you're gonna be mourning. You know, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much like a forced fast, a forced, you know, state of mourning is coming to the world, you know. Yeah, I'll read again. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 5, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. You know, what the brother's going into, how, you know, they promote, you know, pretty much be somebody in this world, you know, build yourself up, build back better, you know, make America great. That's the song of fools,
Right.
you know.
Be the best you can be.
Yeah.
You know, just do it, Nike. But look, yeah, like bro said, they want you. You're pushed to be somebody in the society. Like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to get your money right.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get the cars. You know, blah blah blah. All that shit is gonna be rendered useless here in these coming days. All right, the only thing that's gonna be able to get you through these dark times coming, and so you won't be mourning, is what this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, and the faith. So that's why we're gonna be able to, Lord's will be those men. We're gonna be able to rejoice while people are mourning, because what we've been preparing for these evil times, you know, and not physically. We're not doomsday prepping and shit. We're mentally and spiritually preparing. Okay.
Yep. I'll read one more. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 6 says, for as the crackling of thorns under a pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This is also vanity. So, you know, a fool's laughter is pretty much quickly gone. You know, you throw some thorns in a pot, you know, it burns for a little bit, but then it's gone. And like say a laugh now, cry later.
Yeah.
That's what these people are going to go through, you know.
Yeah, so the last laugh is always the best laugh. He who laughs last laughs best, man. So hey, if you can giggle it up right now if you want, and mock the messages of the Most High, but what, that wrath is gonna come upon you, you know, and then you won't have no folly. Folly is out the window, man. You just, people haven't realized it yet, you know. You just drowning your sorrows away, you know, in bullshit distractions, so you don't have to deal with reality. But guess what? It's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna have to deal with it, because your life is gonna be changed. Life as you know is about to change, man. All right, and we've entered into that time. All right, this is the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's gonna get worse, and you're gonna know. There's gonna be no doubt about it that what time it is. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right, it ain't a season to be in a, you know, festivity spirit, a festive spirit. All right, you know, folly, spirited folly. You know, you should be buckled down and bracing for what's coming, man. It says, verse 2, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal. Yeah, there's no healing Babylon, man. There's no healing America, making America great again. It's time to bring America down. All right, it says, a time to weep and a time to laugh. Hey, you people are going to be weeping, man. All right? So while we were weeping, y'all were laughing. Well, now we about to laugh, all right? Proverbs chapter 1. The Lord's going to mock you when your calamity comes upon you. And guess who He's going to use to laugh at you in your face? The prophets of the Lord, the ones that been telling you that this was coming. All right. At the face of death, you shall laugh. What is that, Job? He says, at the face of death, we gonna laugh. All right. What about you? What you gonna be laughing at when your kids are starving? All right. When troops are kicking down doors, people are running amok on the streets. Purging. It says it's a time to mourn and a time to dance. Yeah, and they still motherfuckers dancing right now as we speak. Shit, we just came from Miami. People, even though the spirit is dead out there, but people still coming to Miami. People want to go to South Beach, want to hit up the clubs, want to live that Miami life, hot city summer, hot girl summers or whatever the fuck it is. Hey, all that hot summer shit is finished, man. Here it is, gas is $5 nationwide average. Okay, every state has hit $5. What is there to celebrate? What are you dancing for, man? Gas prices, food shortages, war. It says at verse 5, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. And that's what time we're entering to, where people are going to refrain from embracing one another. All right, you thought, we stand together, we stand proud. Oh, bullshit. You gonna be at your neighbor's throat. And if you got any kind of goods, it would be wise to not let anybody know, not even your family. You've been doomsday prepping and shit. You better hope nobody knows about it, cause they ain't gonna be so friendly when they ain't got nothing to eat. All right, or just imagine they ain't got nothing to eat and they just seen their kids die. You think they're gonna be in a happy mood? It says, verse 6, a time to get and a time to lose. Hey, you about to lose it all. All right, we've already gave it up though. See, that's the difference between us and the rest of this world. They're not having forsaken all. We come take it from us anytime. We're not fighting for it. We fighting for Yahweh Shem outside, the spiritual things, not the carnal things. A time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rent and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. Yeah, and our time to keep silence is coming. All right, because the time to speak it's been happening. We've been speaking. There's words of Yahweh Shem Shai, and very soon the famine of the word is coming. Then you ain't gonna be able to get answers. Why this and why that? It says verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. So there is no peace, there is no safety. It's time for war, man. It's already going on around the world, and it's coming here to America, and it's gonna be worse and worse every day. You got anything?
Yeah, quick one. It's John 16 and 20. John 16 verse 20. Yahushai speaking, he says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy."
So our sorrow, watch being vexed of this filthy society, having to deal with demons every day, having to suffer, not being able to execute the law, Well, guess what? That's all that sorrow of suffering under this captivity is about to be turned to joy because we see it falling. All right, and the Lord's gonna be taking care of us, and the most important thing is the prophecies are happening. So that we rejoice in that. You got more on that?
That was the point, yeah.
You can close this out then.
All right, Con. So with that, Lord's will be edifying. The Lord's bringing this place down. We should be an uplifted spirit, man. If you're not watching the prophecies. Trying to make it short. Go for it. It's a moment, man. Esau had his moment. These niggas had their moment. These sellouts of our people. Now it's time for the righteous to reign. The last ditch effort. The vain help that Egypt was bringing to you, so-called niggas, Latinos, and Americans, is going to be to your detriment. Bringing out that chip, the MOTB, it's not going to help you. It's going to get you destroyed. But going to the small sanctuary the Lord left, man, it'd be wise if you take heed onto that heavenly counsel, man, because that's where the safety's at. Starting with our apostle that was on down. So with that, Lord's will is edifying. As always, want to give all praises
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors again to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessed to the elect of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom. Show you some scenery real quick. Everglades. Yeah. All this is gonna be destroyed anyway, though. Shalom, Yesrala.